If you're interested in health and fitness, then you've probably heard of the 8 Sleep Pod 3 cover, the most amazing piece of equipment to help you sleep at night. And after 6 months of using it, I can honestly say I wouldn't be without one. And you can see from my sleep fitness scores for last week, which were actually slightly down on normal, just how well I'm sleeping with the 8 Sleep Pod 3 cover. It works by heating and cooling your bed, and it's personalized to each side of the bed, or if you sleep alone, you can just have one large zone. My wife and I have roughly the same sleep temperatures throughout the night, but if you and your partner differ, you can just set each side of the bed to suit you personally. It's very clever. It's a great product. As you can clearly see, I'm very happy with it, but 8 Sleep have just made 2 quite significant upgrades to the product. One is a hardware upgrade and one is a software upgrade. Let's start with the hardware upgrade. I have the Perfect Fit Pod 3 cover, and the pod sits next to my bed. You encase your bed, your mattress in this kind of cover, which is really snug, and then you zip the 8 Sleep Pod Pro cover onto this kind of encasement, and it makes for a really nice, tight, secure fitting. I would say it adds about 10% firmness to your mattress because it's so well kind of structured in there. And I mean, it works brilliantly, but it does seem slightly over-engineered. Well, for the latest version of the Pod 3 cover, 8 Sleep have done away with the encasement part and it all comes as one piece. So the 8 Sleep Pod 3 cover just goes over the bed and sits under your mattress. Now, 8 Sleep have told me that this reduces the firmness, it increases the comfort, and this latest cover from 8 Sleep has their latest suite of sensors in there to help monitor your sleep throughout the night and give you really good fitness metrics, as well as adjusting the temperature with their autopilot feature to help you optimize each phase of your sleep. I feel slightly disloyal to my current Pod 3 cover because I really like it, but let's see if this cover is even better than mine. First things first, we need to drain my cover. It's just as simple as unzipping it all and then fitting the drain plug and draining the water out. So I was surprised how little water actually came out of the mattress topper, the Pod 3 cover. It's probably felt like there was about 1 litre of water in there. Considering how effective it is and how quickly it heats and cools the bed, I was expecting more water, but there was a lot less. The new Perfect Fit cover was a doddle to fit. It took about 2 minutes compared to maybe 10 minutes for the old version, my old version, which I greatly enjoyed. And before we see if it's any more comfortable or performs any differently to my cover, my original cover, let's have a look at the changes in the app to see how that's improved as well. And if you're thinking about buying an 8 Sleep Pod 3 cover, I'll put a link in the description. That will take you straight to their website. There should be a discount there as well. And that link also helps support the channel, which is greatly appreciated and helps me make more videos like this one. In short, the app is easy to use. So you've got the temperature dial here and you can set your temperatures throughout the night, and it also gives you a bit more data. So for instance, if I like to go to bed with it at -4, and I can see here that 27% of members do the same. As the night goes on, I change that to -3, which is about the same of 1/3 of the people that use the 8 Sleep. And later on, I have it at -2, which again is about 1/3 of the users. You can also plan your bedtime here. So my bed night routine is 9 o'clock. I know that's early, but I like my sleep, man. You can look at your sleep performance, and this is a really good feature. So I'll just click on quality. Here's my sleep quality for the last 7 days. You can see it's good. If I look at my routine, room for improvement on 2 of the days, but otherwise good. I just had a couple of late nights. And time of sleep is also good. You can also see your sleep stages and some other data here, such as your resting heart rate, your HRV, and also your breath rate while you're sleeping. But the bottom right-hand side of the app now just shows those as a quick kind of way to look at them without having to go into the app any deeper. In short, the app was good to use before. It's still got mostly the same features now. However, it's just a little bit easier to navigate and a little bit easier on the eye. It's the next day, so is it more comfortable? Well, the old one was 9 out of 10 comfortable. I thought it was really good. This one, you can't actually tell it's on. So with the old one, it did make the mattress slightly firmer, as I've mentioned. With the new version, it just feels like the mattress did before. They've added like I don't know if it's a slightly thicker layer of memory foam above the matrix, but it's just really comfortable. Yeah, there's nowhere to go. So I don't want to say 10 out of 10 in case the next one comes out. But if the other one was a solid 9, this is a solid 9.5. If you're thinking about buying one, then yeah, this is a great improvement. If you've got one already, then I would say that the improvement isn't worth the upgrade. So good for new buyers, current owners. If you've got a Pod 3 cover, I shouldn't worry too much about feeling like you're missing out, because the original one is actually very comfortable anyway. As for the updated sensors, I'm sure they're there, I'm sure they're updated, I'm sure they're doing a better job, but I couldn't tell the difference. So a good to have, a nice to have, but once again, if you've got the Pod 3 cover already, not worth changing for updated sensors. Well, I hope you found this video useful, and as I mentioned, I'll put a link in the description if you're thinking about buying one, and that link also helps support the channel. You can watch my full review of the 8 Sleep Pod 3 cover right here, including installation, and until next time, see you soon.